how I'm building my financial empire with Drip and the Drip Network. Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi and cryptocurrency space. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Let's dive into the video. So the Drip price weather forecast, we currently have Drip at $7.23. Again, we just been holding $7 range, so not too bad there, just holding steady, almost as if it's a stable coin. So I think it's a calm before the storm, most definitely. So I'm going to take the time to try to build up my Drip Faucet bags and try to build up as much as I can, eventually waiting for the eventual fireworks that we're going to see here. But overall, yeah, not too much to update on the price. And again, I believe once we get the marketing started, then we're going to start seeing that price start to come up. So in my opinion, so looking good there. As far as the faucet's concerned, 889 deposited. I just hydrated some earlier today. I do plan on adding some more in there. I was going to take profits out of the Drip Garden, but I decided to compound those. But overall, really excited about the faucet. I'm starting to accumulate a lot more. And even though my count is somewhat of a shrimp, it's still growing fairly quickly. As you guys seen, I've started off with less than 100 drip, and now look where I'm at now. So feeling pretty good about it, and I think it's going to grow, and I'm going to let it continue to grow. So each and every day, wake up, hydrate, and just let it go. So looking good there. As far as my garden's concerned, 1.46, almost 1.5 now. We got I just compounded, as you can see here. So that's why this plant count is low, ready to plant. But overall, the contract balance did drop a little bit, so 1,000. But hey, it's still holding steady above 500. We were at 364,000. So quite honestly, still bullish on it, still looking good, still super healthy. And I believe once we get everything up and running, the garden's going to absolutely explode. So still happy to be in it. I wrote it again from 800,000 down to 364. Now I'm at 500,000. So I'm just riding the waves and just being happy that I found it and I'm in it right now. So garden's looking good. Can't say enough good things about it. Moving on to my per day earnings. So $83 per day for the garden as far as Drip's concerned today. We'll scroll down here, take a look. All right, I'm making $64 per day, and then the piggy bank should be like a little bit more than it's at $4. A little bit more than $4. So overall, feeling pretty bullish about all three of those projects. Obviously the piggy bank being the lower one on the end as far as profits are concerned, but I think that's going to turn around once we get this launched. So everything launched. Moving on to my garden wallet ROI, so I'm at 81%, still holding from yesterday. So again, I didn't take profits today. So I just reinvested, but I'll probably take some tomorrow. And then what I always do is just take the LP out and I just put it into the faucet here to help build it up quicker. So I will be at 1,000 sooner than I know it for those of you who've been watching me for a while. So wallet's looking good. And then look at the overall players. We had a nice little jump, 148 today, so still gaining players at a nice pace. I think that once we get everything up and running, it's going to become obviously a lot quicker. We're going to gain people, and I think we're going to have a lot, we're going to see the price is going to actually show that as well. But I'm happy with 148 new today. And then, as long as this faucet players and we keep getting new players in here, then, the sky's the limit for Drip, quite honestly. So really looking good on players per day. And then, honestly, and I've said this before, but I'm going to be using this as a way to measure the success rate, if you will, of the marketing that's coming out, like I said in the previous video. So we'll be monitoring this. I think I've got it down to roughly about 200 to from 100 to 200 roughly per day is what we're making on average. And that average is based off of maybe, I've done this for a month now. So we'll see what happens. If you guys know any other better ways to you think you can measure this, shoot me a shout out in the comments. I'll take a look and then maybe cover it in the video or something like that. So but 140 new players, I'll take it. 148, that's great. So moving on, how am I going to build my empire with the Drip and the Drip Network? Well, quite honestly, I think I'm going to set up another account. We've been at this price for some time, and I think this is a steal of a deal, and I want to absolutely capitalize on where I think the potential of Drip's going to go. And even once it goes past that, as price, I'm staying in long term. So I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to do it. So I'm going to just set myself up another account, and then one account I'm going to, so probably this account I'm just going to let it ride, I'm going to let it grow, and then this other account that I make, that will be before taking maybe possibly small profits here and there, but ultimately just growing two accounts, because why have one? I mean, when you can have two. So I'm definitely going to try to get another one up and running, and then how I plan to fund that is probably taking some crypto, taking some out of the drip garden, and then putting it into my faucet and sort of building it up there into that account. And that'll be the initial to get it going. I don't know how many times I'll do that, but I'll just a little bit here and there out of here, we'll take it out. So I won't be draining it every single day to build it up, which I can, but that would hurt my earnings fairly heavily. So it's a balancing act, and that's the beauty of just the drip network and the animal farm. There's just so many different ways that you can make money on these platforms. Not to mention, I mean, we have the garden, and then we have the dogs and pigs and everything else that's coming up. There's just so many different ways. So to fund it too, once everything gets running, I might be able to just go to a pool and just use that to fund my new drip network account. But ultimately, I'm going to be sticking with drip. Now I am in the piggy bank as well. So as far as like my pigs token, which I think pigs token and dogs are going to be huge. So I do have that. So I have some skin in the game over there, but primarily I'm in the drip network along with the the garden. So just drip in general to build myself and build wealth, basically, because like I said in my previous video yesterday, I mean, there's not many protocols out there or things just outside of crypto that you can get 1% per day, wake up every day and compound 1% per day. I mean, this is unreal. This is something that a lot of people have never experienced in the world and never will experience, and we are sitting here now experiencing it. It's something to be really happy about. So I think I'm going to build that. I have two accounts, and then I'm going to start building up my second one, and then just go from there. Just keep letting them build. Now, I keep talking about my 1,000 deposit goal here. That's obviously going to be something where I'm going to obviously probably pass. So my goal, my big goal will be to max this account out. So we'll see if we can make that happen. But I want to try to max this account out. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, that'll be good to see. But anyway, yeah, so I think that's just one of my ways I'm going to be growing it. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys plan on doing. You don't have to, I don't want you to put all your business out there like I'm doing on this YouTube video, but or you have any strategies or any different ways of trying to build a faucet. I will do a video before I move on here. I will do a video on the Reservoir, because I have never ever talked about the Reservoir, and I feel like it's one. And shout out, there's somebody in my previous video who sort of commented on that and said, hey, you need to point out the Reservoir. So I've never done a video on the Reservoir, and be perfectly honest with you, I haven't really done too much research into it. I know it helps support drip, and it's important, but I'm going to read the ins and outs on it, get a little bit more smart on it itself, and then I'm going to come back with you guys and do a video on it, because I think that's something important, because I always do the faucet and I move on, but we still have this one over here, and for newcomers coming in, they probably want to know what is the Reservoir. So I'll do that, and let me know any type of interesting facts or things you guys have about the Reservoir that you like me to comment on or something while I'm doing it, and I can do that as well. And then little update. So we did have an update today. So I said yesterday, hey, the site's going up, let's be excited. So obviously, Forex said let's be patient. So right now everything is complete for the site to go live. However, they're still waiting on some things. So let's see, they said it's important to us that it all goes up at once to give our community the full impact, as we're truly setting a new standard for our UI. So the only thing that we are waiting for is an edit in the explanatory, so there's explanation video we had produced for the landing page, which teaches new users on how to set up MetaMask wallet, import BSC, buy BNB, and use it to buy AFP. Hey, so I'm bullish on it. I can't wait. So the video edits are being done right now, and we'll push the new site prime time tomorrow morning. So let's go. I am excited for that. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get that marketing going. Let's start seeing some, seeing drip get back to this previous glory of where it needs to be. So Super exciting for that. So that's a little update on that one. And then to follow up with the video, the end of the video. So a little bit of some news. So I found this crypto firm, Wintermute, hit by $160 million theft. So I think, bottom line, mainstream media is going to put this out there like nobody's business. So, and it's going to spook a lot of people. So I think crypto firms and, just crypto in general, people, custodians, people holding crypto for others, have to do a better job of maintaining that, actually, absolutely, and trying to refrain from getting hacked, and because all this stuff makes the news and it scares people away from the crypto market. But hey, in the meantime, if they're staying away, we're in the Drip Network making that money. So anyway, that's the video for today. Hope you guys liked it. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.